Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sakshi Arora Hans, your OBGY faculty at Marrow, and it's a big surprise for all of you that the results of the January 12th FMG exam are declared unexpectedly today on Sunday evening. And I have the most amazing score till now what we have got, and that is Dr. Manoj Gowda, who's got a score of 256. Oh my god, I mean, this is unbelievable. Dr. Manoj, congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
मतलब जितना unbelievable this declaration of result is, so much unbelievable is a score of 256 in an exam where everyone was saying it's a tough exam. So what was your reaction when you saw this score?
Ma'am, I knew that I would score more than 200 from that first day of my preparation. It was
Okay,
like how much I score after more than 200. I
that's
knew after coming out from my exam hall that I would score around 240 to 250 marks. And I also I had a gut feeling like I may get the highest also.
see, now that's the confidence, and I want to know the real person behind this confidence. Please introduce yourself to everyone who's so eager to listen to you.
Myself, Dr. Manoj Gowda. I've done my MBBS from SSR Medical College from Mauritius, and
Okay.
natively I'm from Mysuru, Karnataka, ma'am.
Okay, so this was your first attempt, Dr. Manoj?
Yes, ma'am. This is my first attempt.
Wow, and that's an amazing score. And this score just can't be achieved by a study which has been done only for 3, 4 months. I'm pretty sure that you've been working towards this score consistently. So please tell me that I know you've been using Marrow as your primary source of preparation. That's what you were telling me just now. So
Yes, ma'am.
just let us know that when did you subscribe to Marrow and how did you come to know about Marrow?
Actually, it was in my third year. I was not at all that interested to join this platform. It was my sister who told me that don't waste your time. You already wasted in your NEET UG time that you didn't make it to a government seat quota, and if you had to join these abroad MBBS and all. Then I was like, I searched like 30, 40 videos in YouTube, like which one to buy. There are so many
Okay.
people giving their own description, like own opinion about the platforms. Then I was
Okay.
like, okay, we'll take one anyway. Every platform will be having their own pros and cons. Some teachers will be good. They'll be all are equally good, but students feel they like some teacher better. So I was like, I'll buy Marrow because so many people are giving a review about Marrow. I'll buy Marrow. So I bought in my third year. I got a 2 year subscription of Plan C's.
Okay.
Then I also got the printed notes of Marrow, ready-made notes. Uh, yes, ma'am, that's how I started Marrow journey, ma'am, in my third year.
Which edition did you subscribe to Marrow?
It was edition 6.5, 6, I think, ma'am. Edition 6.
Edition 6. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just hope that you never regretted this decision of subscribing to Marrow.
No, ma'am. Actually, I have extended my 2 year plan again in the last 2 months
Okay.
ago. I extended my 2 year plan again, ma'am, because I need fees as well. So I extended my plan again, ma'am, 2 years more.
See, Dr. Manoj, I have been to many countries, and everywhere the students are saying that it's very difficult to balance between their college curriculum and the different course which they have to take care of because they are not in their own country, they are not with their parents. So many things have to be managed by yourself. Now, on top of that, you also found time to watch videos of Marrow, and like you said, you took printed notes of Marrow. So, how did you balance and what was your schedule like? Were you watching the videos and then reading the notes, or were you and then practicing MCQs later on? I mean, what were you doing? How were you managing all this?
Ma'am, actually, when I started my third year, I felt like I should cover some of the topics of neurology as well. So I took up medicine as well. I did half of cardiology. Then I felt like there is no point in reading all the subjects and not finishing completely. So what I did is like let me finish third year subjects completely with all the QBank, all the videos, all the PYQs. So what I did is like in our college, it's only three subjects: ENT, Ophthalm, and community medicine in third year.
Everywhere
So
it
what I
is.
did, yeah. So what I did is like I watched each and every videos, and I watched the even MCQ discussion as well, and I did
Oh,
all the QBanks. And also I solved the last 10 years of NEET PG, INACET, and FMG exam in third year itself.
wonderful.
Yeah,
That's
so I
amazing.
want to
And
make it to the full list.
when you said that you solved the QBank, were you solving the NEET PG QBank or FMG QBank, beta?
Ma'am, I was solving NEET PG QBank till I finish my MBBS, ma'am.
So, when you were doing the videos, when you were watching the videos, you were simultaneously reading the printed notes. And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
once video was over, you did MCQ of the same video of the same
Yes,
topic.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how much time did it take you approximately to do PSM, ENT, and Optha? Keeping this in mind that community medicine is a very entirely different subject for you people there and what is taught here in India.
That's true, ma'am. Actually, we don't read much about the no functional programs and all in back in abroad. But actually, Manisha ma'am made ENT much easier, so I could able to finish ENT in within 1 month, so that I could spend more time in opthal and community medicine. Actually, I spent more time in community medicine. I think two-third of time I spent for community medicine, and one-third I kept for opthal and ENT together. As I said, I just wanted to make sure that these three subjects I should make it strong. And when I go to fourth year, I'll read only those four subjects and leaving behind the psychiatry and anesthesia, which I can cover during the 6 months period. That was my plan, ma'am.
Okay, now, because since you bought Marrow in third year, what
Yes, ma'am.
about your first and second year subjects, the preclinical and the paraclinical subjects? How did you manage them?
Ma'am, I didn't touch the first year, second year subject during my MBBS time. Once I
Okay,
came back, I knew that I can easily tackle this third year, fourth year subject because I've read Marrow already. I know.
yes.
But where I'm weak in is this first year subject and second year subjects. Because it was like more than 3 years ago that I've read, I'm not having much idea about the first year, second year subjects now. So I initially started my preparation this last 6 months. I started with the first year, second year subjects. I spent about 2.5 months to read first year, second year subjects only.
So, which means that what you did was that third year you completed third year subjects.
Yes,
Final
ma'am.
year you completed OBGY, medicine, surgery, and pediatrics, like you said, four
Yes, ma'am.
subjects.
Yes, ma'am.
And how much time did it take for you to complete OBGY, medicine, surgery, and pediatrics? And a very, very important question. Medicine, did you do from Med80 or did you watch the entire videos of medicine?
Ma'am, except for the endocrinology part, I watched all the main videos only, ma'am. 240 videos, I guess. I watched around 220 videos I watched, except for the endocrinology 20 videos I could not finish. The rest all I watched, ma'am, completely.
Wonderful. That means before you landed in India, you were very, very confident with your notes, with your MCQs of all these subjects of third year and final year. And now
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have to
Yes, ma'am.
focus only on first and second year subjects.
Yes, ma'am.
And that is what we always tell you, beta. All of you who are watching this interview, this is a very, very important takeaway message, which we have been constantly telling you that if you are in your third year, please focus on your third year subjects. If you are in your final year, please focus on your final year subjects. And make sure that when you land in India, you've at least got completed your notes and you have done some MCQs of third and final year, so that once you land here you have only first year and second year subjects to focus upon. Now, Dr.
I had
Manoj, like,
already solved like in third year, fourth year, I did like 650 modules, ma'am.
that's amazing, that's wonderful. And were you also giving subject wise test in third year and fourth year?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I did.
You were giving that also. Okay. Yeah. So, Dr. Manoj, like you were saying, that you did not watch the short subjects from from the main videos while you were in your university. How did you tackle these short subjects when you landed in India? Skin, anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry.
Ma'am, when I came back from Mauritius, I took the printed notes of the Marrow revision notes of
Okay.
6.5.
Okay.
Then I read only the revision notes during this period of 6 months, ma'am.
Okay. So these subjects you did from the notes of revision videos. And
Yes,
were
ma'am.
you able to solve most of the questions from the revision videos of the short subjects?
Yes, no, it's more than enough. I feel you can easily solve 70 to 80% of questions from the if you read properly the you should read the every word. You should read each and every word from the revision notes. The
That's the
answers
main.
are written somewhere. You should just focus on each and every words. Then you get the answer.
And this is extremely important. In revision videos, you just can't pick and choose. You can't say that
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to do this much from the revision videos. You can't be selective in revision videos. Revision
Yes, ma'am.
videos means that you have to know each and every word. Right now, then how much time did it take for you to revise the first year and second year subject, and what was your approach for first year and second year subjects?
Ma'am, actually, I started my preparation in the mid of July. So I
Okay.
took about 1.5 months to 2 months to read a first year, second year subjects, ma'am.
1.5 to 2 months for all these
Yes, ma'am.
subjects: anatomy,
Yes,
physiology,
ma'am.
biochemistry.
Yes, ma'am.
Biochemistry, this time when it came in exams, everyone was finding it difficult. How did you find biochemistry after doing
Ma'am,
it from?
I already sort of given up on biochemistry, ma'am, because I knew that is my weakest area. So I didn't
Okay.
focus much. I knew, okay, I'm ready to give up on 10 marks with biochemistry because I know even if I read, I'll forget. Better I skip those questions and focus on other questions. I didn't read much about biochemistry. I just did only mainly of PYQs. I have no regrets about biochemistry,
At
ma'am.
least you didn't leave biochemistry. You didn't leave
I
any
didn't
of
leave,
the
ma'am.
subjects. That's the main thing, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't leave.
Now, how many revisions were you able to do before you gave the final exam?
In total, I gave three readings, ma'am.
Okay. In total,
Oh,
three readings. And when you were
yes,
doing
ma'am.
the revision, were you focusing only on revision video notes, or during your revision, you were revising the main video notes?
Ma'am, actually, for surgery and OBG, I kept my main notes by the side, and I
Okay.
added any new points that I felt they may be asked in exam. Rest of subjects I did even for CM I did the same. Main subjects I did the same. Like from the main notes, I copied some points to the revision notes. Rest of subjects I did only the revision notes only, ma'am.
Right. Now, since you had cleared your concepts in your undergraduation time and you had done MCQs, so during revision, you relied on the revision videos, but you annotated it with your main video notes,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What were you revising 10 days before the exam?
Actually, everyone was saying like you should make 20th notebook, 20th notebook. I didn't really understand like what should I comprise this all the information 20th notebook. Like I was like, let me write down only the gradings and stagings. I believe, okay, something I can, if I face that question, I can remember some concept, I can eliminate the options and get into the answer. So what I did is like I just returned only the some shortcuts for the biochemistry and gradings and stagings of all the subjects. I didn't make any 20th notebooks assessment.
Okay. Now, Dr. Manoj, how many times did you give GT, and from when did you start giving the GTs?
Ma'am, as I said, I started my preparation in mid of July. I gave my first GT on 1st of August, ma'am.
1st of August. And how
Yes, ma'am.
frequently were you giving the GTs, and how were you scoring in your GTs?
Ma'am, initially I started giving, I thought, okay, I'll give monthly once GT till I finish my first reading. Then I'll
Okay.
give every 2 weeks once GT. This was my plan. So initially when I gave my first GT, I got a score of 231 on 1st of August.
Wonderful. That's an
Uh,
amazing score,
I was
231.
expecting around 180, 190, ma'am, but I was able to score 231. By then I had finished only microbiology and pharmacology. Two subjects I had done that time when I gave my first GT.
And then how frequently were you giving? Once a month? Till the last time you were giving once a
Ma'am,
month?
initially four GTs I gave every 15 days once.
Okay.
Initially 4 5 GTs I gave. Then I thought, okay, I should focus more on completing the syllabus because anyway I'm scoring 230 plus.
Right.
Now I should strengthen my weakened areas. So I focused only on completing the subjects, ma'am.
Uh, Dr. Manoj, like, how were you reviewing the GTs? This is one area where students are so confused. So, what was your strategy for reviewing the GTs?
And my strategy was like I should review each and every question, no matter I got with full confidence or with doubt, or I changed or I got wrong. I reviewed each and every question till I finished my first reading, which was about 6 to 7 GTs. I reviewed each and every question, ma'am. I didn't leave
Okay.
even the right answers also because sometimes there are some explanations given beyond your understanding. or easy way to solve the question. You might have used more of information in your brain. It's not necessary. So I felt I should review each and every question. So I reviewed each and every question for first 5 6 GTs.
How much time did it take for you to review the GT?
Ma'am, I didn't review all the questions on the same day. I would review like 40 questions, 30 questions per day. So 10 days, it will make it to 300, ma'am.
Acha, acha, that's again a very good idea, not reviewing all the questions, but 30 questions every day.
30 questions, ma'am. Yes,
There
ma'am.
would be times now when you would feel a little demotivated, frustrated. At that time, who was the one who uplifted you, and what was your thought at that time? Like, how did you come back
Ma'am,
whenever
actually, I
you?
should thank my parents first of all. They were the constant support. They were like, "Don't stress yourself. You are already getting 231." I knew that I'm going to pass for sure, even if I don't study at all. Even if I go directly into exam hall, I'll pass. I know that much of confidence I have. My mom was like, "Will they award you with something if you get more? 150 is passing marks. Why are you stressing yourself so much? Relax, relax." You're saying all the time. But
That is the
my
confidence which I want in every student. That
I was,
confidence.
I was very much sure that I'm going to get more than 200 even if I study for 1 month. I knew because that much of confidence I gained through third year, fourth year subjects. I had very good grip of third year, fourth year subjects. Then, when I was demotivated, I called my friend, a very good friend of mine, Shambhavi. She cleared her exam in the month of June. Then she
Okay.
told me, she gave me so many insights like how should you approach. She was the one who gave me the idea like how many days once you should give the GT, how you should review the GT, and you should not bother about the mark which you score in GT. Doesn't matter at all. The only thing you should do is give consistent GT that will uplift your marks from wherever you are. She was the one who supported me a lot, ma'am. Actually.
So thank you, Shambhavi, because of your advice and because of your consistency on your parents' blessings, we've got such a good top scorer in Marrow. So, Dr. Manoj, did you give the national GTs?
Yes, ma'am, I gave, ma'am.
So the national mock tests which we had, what was your score there and what was your rank there?
Ma'am, my score was 259. Uh,
Wow.
I got a
And
rank of
now your score
11, I guess, ma'am.
is 56. That is, it's
It's
so
very close,
reflective.
ma'am.
Very, very
Yes, ma'am.
close.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you think that the GTs which are given in Marrow, this is the kind of actual, it's a reflection of the actual paper?
Yes, ma'am, very true, ma'am. Because when you are in exam hall, you feel like okay, you're still giving the Marrow GTs. Like the questions were like so similar, and you felt like somewhere I faced this question in my GTs before. So that way, Marrow helped me a lot, ma'am, in conquering the some weaker areas of mine. The questions were so similar to the main exam, ma'am.
Because this time the questions were slightly tricky and their options were
Okay,
also tricky. So, if you felt reading those questions that this is how it used to be in Marrow GTs, then that's wonderful. That's absolutely amazing. Now, you have been using Marrow from scratch. You have done third year subjects, fourth year subjects, then first and second year subjects. So I'm sure when you were watching those videos, there would have been one or more faculties who would have influenced you more. So
okay,
would you
ma'am.
like?
Actually, yes, ma'am. When I started my preparation, I started in my third year. I started watching Manisha ma'am's video in AT. I liked her so much. Her way of teaching is so good. Like you
It's
never get bored of watching her lectures.
yes.
She motivated me a lot actually. All teachers are equally good, but if you want me to pick some teachers, I would say yourself and Rakesh Nair sir. Really, I never felt like medicine can be read this way. It's like so naturally use out the information. Like you can't read those stuffs in textbooks. It's someone need to be there to guide you through the medicine subjects. So I also thank Rohan Kandava sir, even Mukmoit sir, Utsav Bansal sir. All are my favorite faculties, ma'am.
But and now this was just a beginning of your journey, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With the kind of determination and with the kind of strong-headedness which you have, I'm sure very soon we'll be taking another interview with you because you will be the top scorer in NEET PG also.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm expecting the same, ma'am, actually.
We are also expecting the same from you, Dr. Manoj. Any advice which you would like to give to anyone who is just now? I would want two advices from you. One, a student who is just now in the university, right? Any advice to them, and all those who couldn't clear their exam, any advice to them?
Ma'am, actually, any platform are not made only for the FMG exam. It's like it's a mixture of, for example, if you take any revision notes, the revision content as both FMG information, NEET quiz information, INECT information. You should not be worried. Okay, this question I got wrong. It's okay if you are getting INECT question wrong. It's okay. It's acceptable because the basic requirement for you to pass, that's the passing marks 150 marks. Anything that you get, it's a bonus for you. You can play whatever game you want, but make sure that you're getting 150 first. Because I've seen people going chasing information. Like initially they set a target. I should get 180. It should not be the 180. It should be like I should get 150 first. Be in the green zone first. Then you choose whatever you want. You want 250, 230, 240, whatever marks you want. People just share the information. Okay, this platform is good. That platform is good. It's you should be good. Platform will be like it's like it will be like a lot of information will be there. It's like how much you can remember. That matters the most, right? You can't remember all the topic, all the areas. There will be some weaker areas for all the students. Just make sure that you strengthen before the exam. Because we feel like okay, this is my stronger area. Whenever I read the subject, I feel like okay, I know something. But when you go to the weaker area, you feel like okay, I don't know anything. So make sure you read those weaker areas and strengthen yourself before you go enter the exam hall. Don't chase information. Stick on to one source. Believe it or not, ma'am, I have not watched even single video of YouTube or whatever out of revision notes. I didn't do any other videos out of revision notes, ma'am.
Right. So you mean to
I
say
didn't
that?
watch any MCQ discussion videos. I didn't watch any picture-based discussions. I didn't watch any kind of recall session. Never I did. I never watched any of those, ma'am.
So you were relying only solely and solely on Marrow, and that
Yes, ma'am.
has paid you. And we are very happy and pleased that we could be a part of your journey, your success.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and may you have a bright future ahead. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I would like to thank my brother-in-laws, my sister, and my parents for the constant support to me and keep motivating me. And some of my best friends also, they were some of my juniors as well. They were anticipating that you would get that I would get the first rank. Thank you so much for all my friends, all my parents, and my relatives, and who helped me in the tough situations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I'm sure listening to you, many students who are just now at the university level would get encouraged and motivated, and they would start their preparation from the university itself. Beta,
Yes, ma'am.
this exam of FMG, it's ever evolving. And the type of questions which are being asked these days are so conceptual that if
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think that I am going to do rote learning or I am going to limit myself to 100 one liners, 200 one liners, then you will never be able to clear the exam. Forget about getting a score like Dr. Manoj. The only thing which can help you in getting a score like Dr. Manoj, other than determination and consistency, is concepts. And concepts cannot be built overnight. Concepts can be built only if you have worked and you have read your study material from the very beginning. That is why it's never too late. If you are in your third year, if you are in your final year, and if you are watching this interview, get motivated by Dr. Manoj and start your preparation now, so that next time when you give the exam, you are here sitting with me and I am interviewing you and you are sharing your story with others. With this, thank you so much, Dr. Manoj, for sharing
Thank you
all
so
the
much, ma'am.
insights. And
Thank you, ma'am.
congratulations once again. Now enjoy and party.
Thank you, ma'am.